Welcome to USL Live to Season 26, Week 8, and you are watching Cocaine versus Evolution. This is the second game of the evening, and joining me tonight in the commentary booth, I have my man Yosh. What's going on, my friend?
Ni hao.
Brother, we are in for a game. This is as we said, the final week of Season 26, and we are watching the top-rated squad against the bottom-rated squad in a rather unfortunate pairing for the final week. Evolution has to walk in here after having, let's say, a rough season to step into this game tonight. I feel for them. I know their morale is struggling, but maybe they'll be able to put something together tonight to get some kind of a moral victory in some way. Yosh, what are your thoughts?
Oof, it's gonna get rough. I mean, they're walking into the lion's den right now. I hope that it's really hard because these guys don't play during the week, and I think that's part of the problem. I think if they were a little bit more active and SB'd a little bit more, then they would start to see some improvements. Because it's possible. You know, you have good players. You know, Bowen's decent, Draco, Chica. You know, they're all good. But overall, score is going to get like 100 and I'm going to say 110 to 30.
110 to 30. I think I'm right there with you. I actually think it might be higher. Honestly, this might be 120 today to like 25. It could be real ugly. This Cocaine team is so good. The roster they have in, CC, Kevin, Leak, Pister, Samara, aka Danny, the Mountain, Mecca, and Victim. I mean, that is probably their top 8 against Bones, Chica, DP, Draco, Motionless, aka Trax, Smack Rock, Spark, and that dude. One thing I have seen for Evolution is I think Spark has gotten some play this season, and he looks like he's going to be an up-and-comer. If he continues with the league, I think he could be pretty good. And Draco, I think, is probably deserves to get an upgrade on the squad. I think everybody can agree with that. Trax the first down here already. Smack Rock goes right with him on the south, and they're already surrounded in ugly positions. That dude taking a gross mortar.
I don't understand what the strategy and plan was here.
I don't
like
either.
You said, everybody bought them. Did you not think they're just gonna come over the top of you?
Yeah, you absolutely. I mean, I think the idea is that they're trying to ball up, but you can't ball up and push into a position that is like that puts you surrounded immediately. You need to ball up and push road, or ball up and push north and to the right, and then come over and spread out. Like you definitely don't want to push through a tiny choke with 8 people. That does not work.
Versus a Nader too. Good note though. They did kill Kevin. Bad note. He has more mortars now. Are we going to see
That's a bad note.
If they are going to push this all 8 strategy that they're doing, do we see the first 6, 7 mortar
Quad kill? Oh, I could definitely put some money on a quad kill being a possibility right now.
You love to see it.
8-1 with 27 minutes to go, and I think we are just starting to see this slaughter.
I mean, as Trendermere would say, it's going to be a slaughter.
It's gonna be something, that's for sure.
Bowen says, Nader.
Yeah, Bowen says no, thank you to that South push. They narrowly avoid what was an ambush situation there as the mountain comes around. They actually find themselves in a pretty decent position here to fight back. If they would turn back.
It's time for the famous split a double back.
The split a double back would work real well right now.
Instead, I think they're just going to head up north.
Yeah. Well, if they're looking to slow it up, maybe that's not the worst idea either. But, I mean, you had a chance there. 27 minutes remaining in this game. K-Dude pursuing them, kind of corralling as they send a team to road. Where's that second K-Dude team?
You know who I want to see playing the game, Rom? That hasn't
got
MP. You could be in there helping
MP?
them out. MP, I'm calling you out right now. You could be playing in the game, helping these dudes out. Oh, this might be
playing
good.
medic over that dude is what he could be doing.
Oh, Draco, no.
You know,
I
we
don't call
mentioned
you
it.
out every. That's not true. I don't call you out every week because I don't cast every week. So, prove it false.
Oh, Trax takes another big
Oh.
hit. Trax down again early.
I like
Chica down.
I like what they're trying to do. I see the idea behind it. I just don't. Oh,
Kevin with a double nade.
it's a slaughter.
That was the perfect chance for a 6 mortar kill. Mercy says it. He's exactly right. If you would hit that, you easily get 2 or 3, and maybe 3, 4, 5.
So I understand what he's trying to do. I just don't think he's picking very good spots to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and rocks again, a tiny little choke. They can just lob grenades and you're done. You're cooked.
You know,
Um,
they're playing worse than what they are right now. Ron, what do you think is the problem over there on Evo right now?
I
You know,
think
Bones your friend. You talk to him.
I guess Bowen's the one leading. I mean, I'm just going to call it like I see it. I think the leadership is just lacking right now.
Oh.
I think it's totally lacking, and I think that you need a guy who can call. Like these guys are not setting up well, but it's clear they're doing what the leader is asking them to do. The leader's just putting them in bad positions.
Bowen needs to turn around though. He can hold 3 here. This is good if Bowen turns around.
Mac and Trax are too far overcommitted right now.
Oh no.
People need to cover the bottom. Now they should push on this team on the right. So hard.
Mountain is just
But they're not.
Just having the
Yeah.
angle being a nuisance right now and waiting for his team to get cleaned up. Just getting all the kills.
Draco gets good hits, but he goes down. Sparking that dude, last 2.
Yeah. And yeah, this is not how you want to. Well, I guess everybody. Oh, Bowen, get him. Oh, one more Bowen. Oh, nice try. Going into
24 to
playoffs,
1.
Rom,
Yep.
did they deserve to get the play in?
I mean, I've been against everybody making it forever. I think you have to have something to play for in the regular season. I definitely don't agree with all 6 making it, playing games, none of it. And I man, Draco I think said it on the cast, like they don't deserve to be there. Just like Franco, we don't deserve to be there. Like that's just the facts of the matter. And I don't begrudge anybody about it. We didn't play well enough, so that's all there is to it. I don't agree with it. I don't think it should happen, and I think that evolution is probably just like, can we just go ahead and get it over with at this point?
So I'm gonna go ahead and say I think Franco should have a chance. I think they're a good team this season. Right? You can't always say that.
Oh, I agree. Draco's
about
been
Max's team.
competitive.
And Franco is competitive, and they can upset people. If I'm
Absolutely.
not on next week, there's a huge chance y'all gonna beat us.
I'm just saying we should be playing for something, and I think Franco have not met that cutoff. They haven't done what they were supposed to do, and you know that's what MDR, Dark Slayers, and Franco were playing for, is the 3 and 4 spot. I think that was the whole point of the season, but we kind of negated that.
Yeah, now we just got this ball up strategy. We're just gonna die again here. We're already surrounded. Kevin has the angle on them. They can't back up. They're stuck in this little choke. Kevin going in like a man throwing nades, getting the mortar shot. Oh, takes one anyway, though.
Kevin kind of pushes into an awkward position and dies. Both medics are still up. Nope.
I think
Kevin is out.
I think Kevin is hunting for the TikTok clip for Eva's channel. He wants to get that 6-7 kill mortar. You know?
He's hunting for the TikTok clip.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's rough. I mean, it's 32-2 right now. Am I seeing that correct? 22 minutes left to go.
32-2 at 22 minutes to go. This game could be real ugly at the end.
So, can you fix it, Rom? How do you fix
evolution?
Evo? Yes.
I don't know. Not at this point. It's too late.
Can you tear it all down?
You need somebody to go who's willing to go there, who knows how to lead, like a Fausto, or like, you know, somebody like that who'd be willing to take on a project and say, guys, I know we're still not going to have a great season, but I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. We're just going to commit to learning how to do it. That's what needs to happen. And then, I mean, just to be honest, Trax does not do the right thing a lot. I think that dude needs to be replaced at medic. There's a couple of guys on the roster that just they just don't need to be in. Not the way they are.
And they just ball up again and get mowed down.
Yep, 39-3 now.
And there's 21 minutes left to go, Rom.
Yeah, Kevin 12-2 right now. I've watched both of his deaths.
Did I put Kevin on fantasy? Dear God, please, hopefully I did.
Mecca with 9-0 right now, just having a day at the races. And the Mountain was 6-0. Most deaths the entire Evolution team.
You know what? At least they're all committing.
At least they're all together. They are dying like dogs together.
So, I mean, who would sign up to do a project like that, though?
I don't know. That is the problem. I don't know. Maybe a guy like Yosh would be willing to do it.
I've already done it this season. I've done my service to the league.
That's true. You did. But MDR is a pretty damn good team, dude. You gotta admit, you got some stuff you can work with over there. I think it'll take a guy like it'd be pretty cool if a guy like Pister was willing to say, hey, I've been trying to do this cocaine thing, or whatever you call them, 3 seasons now. Now I'm gonna go help some younger guys get into the position I'm in now. Well, I think that'd be really cool.
I'm gonna put the case against Pister because he's built his own team. It's not fair for him to be able to, he's built that team from the ground up pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get what you're saying, and they're very competitive. Yeah. I think it's interesting we noted that they could be more competitive for one if they would play, I think they should play Abyss instead of that dude at Medic. We called it out, and they're not doing it, and I don't understand. That dude is just, all season long, it's been major problems with positioning. Like that, catching that right there, he just caught the RPG. There was no reason to catch that RPG.
I mean, at this point, they're just running it and dying. What are the comms on that like? We're just gonna run it down, guys, because the thing is they've had competitive matches. Evo has tried to keep it close. Have they just let the wheels fall off at the end of the season, coming into the week? That's the most important.
I don't know I don't understand it. I know there's frustration right now. You can kind of see it. Where is Mosh gone? Is a real big question. Mosh, he's in the arena right now, but he's not in the game. He needs to be in this game, for sure. Maybe it's just that they know that it's a foregone conclusion they lose, and they're just playing some guys.
Oh,
but we got playoffs.
Is good. This is good.
Oh, Trax almost goes down again immediately.
CC dies.
That dude almost goes down. Look at this. Good job, Bones.
Now what are we doing? We're trapped.
Yeah, you need to fall. Smack's in a rough spot. They're going for Mech on the left, which is probably the right call. I mean, they should send some of them to go that way. And the rest just hold for a second. But you can't forget about them.
Yeah, no, this is bad. Take north.
I don't understand why they're just
push north. Smack, hold off Samir, push him off that angle.
Yeah, why are we just sitting here on the top left? Why aren't we pushing Mecca and Mountain up there?
This to me is a lack of fundamentals. That's all it is, Rom, and it makes me sad. I want to see. I like a lot of these guys. Chica made me a banner.
For sure. Bowen and DP. These are my homies. Draco for sure. I've recruited him to only like 6 squads.
Oh, now they're just getting overpowered at the bottom though. And no one holds the top. Dandy's allowed the free farm. He's having a great time right now. And now we just get caged in and die.
Yeah, I don't. That's got to be soul sucking for them right there. But they just stayed there. They didn't do anything to change their fortune.
Rough game.
Rough game.
Abyss needs to be in the game. MP needs to be in the game. These are guys that can help out right now. Mosh
needs to be in the game. Abyss, and MP, I would absolutely play in this moment. Start figuring it out, and I'd probably take out Trax, that dude, and DP's coming out. I don't know is DP the one
Look, Iceman's here.
Oh, Ice is here too.
He needs to be in this game.
Ice needs to be in this game. I totally agree. There's no reason for Ice not to be in this game.
That whole hey, I'm gonna rotate people in and out, that needs to go away. That time is done. We're trying to
DP has
gear up
most
for
deaths
playoffs.
right now at 8. He hasn't. I didn't notice him dying early or anything. I think he probably just went out there and fought in 2 battles at one time. Stoink. We didn't even mention Stoink.
Where
What is
is my
Stoink
man?
not in?
Where is the main character?
Stoink is in now.
Okay. But
I agree, but the motionless out and Iceman in for sure. I do not understand.
now that we're in the same spot we were in, we're just gonna die here again because we're gonna hold here. Trax is dead.
Look at Trax owning Kevin right now.
He ate an 8 though. He's gotta be low. But we did the same thing. We're just caged up now.
Trax down. Trax has got to be sub. This is atrocious what he is doing over there right now. No offense, Trax. I love you, buddy. I'm sorry. Chica goes down in a rough push to try to get in the corner more. Stoink down.
This is ugly.
This is just ugly. You're right. Fundamentals are just not there. Draco last to die says something.
Oof. And these guys don't deserve this.
They don't. But that's what I'm saying. You need a guy to come in and who was it? Was it Draco that said it on the cast? That said we like the way Ice leads. That's what needs to happen. Ice needs to come in and lead, and then Abyss needs to be playing. Yes, dude, Abyss was a freaking legend back in the day. I'm glad he's on this squad. This is a rough way to come back in though as well. Was it you, Yosh, that said this might be the worst squad in USL history?
Yeah, pretty close to it.
It kind of, dude, I was listening to that and I was like, can I think of it? No, I really can't.
Other than that party STL squad. But even then, you had legends come from that. Hop came from STL. Eric came from STL. I played on STL squad at one point in time. Like,
I think they're really good guys on this squad. They're just, I don't know.
yeah, it's a rough one, man.
I've never seen it where you do that. Like you just like turtle and you just like pretend like the enemy's not there and just draw in further and further. Like you gotta spread out and get the angles. Like even right now, somebody needs to be going south on that left and get in that left position.
Oh no. SV just lines up his law, has a good time, has eternity to shoot it, kills a
Look at Mountain. Mountain wants all of them.
A Mountain is in right now.
He's gonna get Draco too.
I've seen him in pub practicing his AT. He's getting proficient and very good at that class.
Yeah, he said I found my class earlier this season, and I was like, we haven't seen him play a lot of AT. He's actually right.
Yeah, I mean, you're pulling it out for playoffs. You know, everybody knows it's a good class. It
Apollo
is 70.
says Bowen is pissed right now on Discord. I don't know. Bowen's not one for getting super pissed.
It is 73-7 right now. We may have overshot that 30 kill point.
With 12:48 to go, I said 120, and we are exactly on track for that, sir.
Oh, I don't like seeing these types of games.
Mercy's exactly right. You do have to give Evolution props for taking a beating all season. They've come out and they're not complaining. They've never said anything about the competition. Abyss almost takes that law and dies.
I do agree with Mercy, and we are being very hard on them. But we say the same thing every season, right?
It's a different group though this season. It's a combination. It's like Nexus meets any of the teams that were called Hellcats or anything else like that. And I think they have some people that weren't there before. You know, like this is Abyss's first season back. This is Draco's second season back. This is Sparks' first season USL that I think ever. So I mean, and then Smackrock. This is what his third season back. It's not like these guys are seasoned vets again anymore.
Yeah, and I appreciate them for showing up because we need everybody in the game to play.
Mm-hmm.
My
For
goal
sure.
is not to discourage anybody.
But I think that a lot of people, Mecca's frustration, maybe yours and mine as well, is if you've got a better 8, you got to play them, and you got to play them week after week. Don't be trying to get everybody playtime. I realize that's really nice, but like that's what the week is for, Monday through Friday. On Sunday, you play the guys that are ready to play. And in this case, I think you've got to have ice in. I think you've got to have ice in over motionless for sure.
Yeah, Trax has had a rough game, but
He's
you know,
he's out now.
is that his fault or is that the strategy that they're employing?
I think it's a little bit
I
of
think
both, but mostly his fault.
it's the same fight we've seen the fourth time now, where Balled Up Abyss is the only one that had the courage to go up against Mountain, but he's getting crossed. Right? What's he supposed to do here? He's going to end up
Yeah, I
dying.
know. He doesn't have a medic. The medic should be giving him
There he
heals.
goes. Push up. Oh, we just
Bowen in the bottom in trouble.
We just let him push through, guys. We let him push through a narrow choke and didn't throw a nade.
Ugh.
Yeah. Disgusting, as they would say, Rom. Yeah.
It's a rough day at the office, no question about it. 10 minutes remaining. And just like the last game, Evolution's like, how long can that 10 minutes possibly be?
Look, it feels like an eternity. I've been on the side of it. I've been where he is.
For sure, we all have.
Happened to be a couple weekends ago when K2 just ran it down on me, and there was nothing I could do. Makes me sad.
86-10. It is. This season is going to be one that will live on in some of these people's worst fears.
And so if you're Evo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you come back next season as this crew?
I mean, just being honest, there's some of these people that like this is the team they got to play for. Like,
good law though. Draco gets a good law on CC right there. Takes him down.
And I do think they can improve. I think there's clearly a lot of room for it. And some of these people deserve to show that they're better than this. But it'd be really nice if some leader out there would show up and say, "Hey guys, I want to try to do this." Like, it would be an amazing thing if Sav and Iron would go do that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like that'd be so cool.
But the thing is, do Evo want to improve? You don't see these guys ever SB.
I think they would if they had a couple more active players like that, and like they just get so abused even in SBs.
But I appreciate them for showing up.
I do too.
And I want to see them. I want to see them get better, and I want to see, because Abyss just takes down Leak right there. Goes in.
He gets hit by the back from Mecha with a demo walking in the door. Bowen narrowly misses that, shoots another one.
Where
misses a second.
I don't understand. Ice, get in there. Mosh, get in there. MP, get in there.
DP says Evolution is done after this season. That would stand to reason, but I just don't know what you're left with. I think Smack still probably forms a squad.
I have a question sent to me. How can you honestly want to log in every week and get beat down?
It's tough, man. I was on Nexus. I was on Nexus for 2 seasons. A large part of it is that you like the guys you're with. I like playing with Chompy and Stoink and Bowen and Mosh. I like those guys. I've always liked those guys. And so it's really not hard for me to be willing to take the loss if the rest of those guys are willing to take the beating too. But at the same time, we weren't getting beat 120-15.
I think that, and this is kind of a little bit of the problem too. When you have guys start to improve, they're going to get picked off by somebody. Chompy,
Yeah.
Better squads this season, having a better time.
I definitely think Draco makes the trade up next season, don't you? I mean, he's he's worthy of being a bench player on a better team for sure, and he may be a starter on a mid-tier team.
I think there's some teams he could go in and plug in right now and start.
I think so too. I think for Franco, he would absolutely be a starter.
You know, um, how do we elevate how do we elevate the competition even more? Because I think this season has been relatively good competition wise. You've had a lot of cool things happen this season that normally wouldn't happen.
Well, you want that sixth squad to be competitive too. I think. I think that's the goal, and how do we get them there? And I
I mean,
think
is
that's
it?
the idea. You gotta give them some of the better players who can lead and help balance it out.
But the thing is, like for example, if they said, "Rom, we need you back, buddy," your
I'm
answer's gonna
not
be
one of the
hell
better
no.
players. I'm definitely. I'm not. I mean, I think I might make a slight difference in terms of the medic column, but I'm not going to make that huge of a difference at all.
Oh,
I think
oh,
if you
good.
gave him Stavadine, it wouldn't make that bit of a difference. Like this is a leadership killing problem.
Oh, good RPG there. Smart taking down some people right now. This is the time though. This is the 5-man mortar we want to see.
This is a good hold here from Evolution. They got good positions over
Abyss,
top.
look, I've been impressed with Abyss. He has constantly done the right thing.
He's going after Victim here.
I like it. Abyss, come see me next season. If you get active, come see me.
Yeah, I think Abyss can absolutely do a lot. Oh no, Mecha trips him up on a wall physic.
Oh no, Abyss, no, no. Anyway,
Oh, whoa.
they're they're dead.
Just trying to do too much.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know what that's like. You're trying to do everything, you know. Sucks. Sometimes it doesn't work.
4 minutes left, 112 to 18. I said it was going over 110.
Yeah.
I think I might have underjudged it though.
That's what did I say? Like 100 and
You said 110 to 30. I said
yeah.
120 to 25.
Damn, it may hit. I could realistically see them hit 130 here.
Yeah, I mean, if they lay it on him here in a second, it absolutely could go there.
Lines are going to be voided here, the non-consensual lines as they've been called.
Do you think this is intentional and not playing ice?
I
Like
hope
to this
not.
point?
They fucking need him.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not want him to play?
Look, I hope for playoffs they show up and show something different. Iceman, I'm begging you. MP, Mosh, please show up for playoffs. I want a competitive game.
Trax, I'm waiting on the other half of that message.
Iceman says we will compete.
Trax says you want the full story.
Give it to me quickly. An anonymous source is about to provide the full story.
Are we gonna have some drama in the evolution camp? A team that cannot afford drama?
Oh, the non-consensual lines are avoided. Just a good game from Cocaine overall, though. Very clean.
Yeah, very clean battles. 120 to 20 and 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They're pushing 130. Can they get there? So I'm being let know, let's just say that Ice has shown up maybe a little late.
Okay.
And not shown up when he was needed
Oh,
in the past, and so they're they're playing the other guys.
okay.
So
Okay.
the guys that are more consistent, like Trax. I mean, I understand if that's the case. I don't know that to be the case. If Trax is more active, then I guess I get it, man. I mean, you got to, like, to a certain degree, that's just being consistent. Then again, I do think the difference there is pretty significant if you're looking for a more competitive playoffs. I don't know.
Look, Nader needs to get worked in the offseason. It's too good right now. Kevin is 28-6 right now, running wild on him. Like Hulkamania. Rom.
Like Hulkamania, old school, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. MP, are we going to see you come in for playoffs to save Evolution? Smackrock goes down. Big
Man,
sad.
wouldn't it be crazy if MP's been like pumping iron in the gym the whole time and he just comes in and just hulks this whole thing?
Listen here, brother. That was a bad Hulkamania impression. I'm sorry for the cast.
Listen here, brother.
This is what I want to see, though. That dude on Ripper. It's good.
That dude on Ripper. At least we got some material change. Abyss still Marine. Who is your second? Who's your second medic?
Stepping up.
Smackrock. Okay.
I like that guy. I haven't talked to him very much, but
He spoke for us earlier this week. Smack's cool.
Come talk to me next season, Smack. Abyss, come talk to me.
Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Really, if you're just a player at all, come talk to me.
Look, if you got a pulse and you can a brain, come talk to me. Good takedown there by that dude. See, look, he goes to fighting class. He takes somebody down.
Kay gets a double kill there. And that's the end of it. The bloodbath is over. 128 to 21. I have to say that I was closer.
Yes, you win.
My God, what that, and so ends a rough regular season for Evolution. 30-6 for Kevin, 21-0 for the Mountain, 19-0 for both Mecca and Danny. Not a death amongst them, while Kevin has 6. Really makes you think. That dude with 18 deaths. And
they troll by giving Bowen the MVP.
Bones gets the MVP. I don't know. I think that's on the opposite. That's very
tasteful. Shit out of him right there.
I don't know if they're trolling so much as say thank you for having a squad.
They trolled him. Sag.
On what?
Boom. Mecca said it right there. Wow, my captain is a troll. Confirmed.
I mean, you got to give thanks to Bowen to a certain degree for this team showing up week after week. I think you got to say thank you. Yeah, Chica led the heels with 33.74, Victim with 33.05 in second. But Chica had a whole lot more to heal there. That dude in last with 15.83. So a rough day in terms of deaths, rough day in heals. TD has a rough day at medic. Guys, that'll be it for this broadcast. Yosh, any final comments on the game?
TD, stay a fighting class, brother. You're Ripper. You went Ripper. Got to kill.
I would encourage you to stay Ripper. That'll do it for us here on USL Live. Check out everything on USLZone.com. Thank you to MP for recording this and for being the amazing producer that he is. This is Romulocks signing off. We will see you all in the playoffs.